Welcome back, boys and girls. Today is Wednesday, and we're going to be reading our morning message. We're going to do some of our calendar activities, and then we're going to talk about longest and shortest in math. So let's get started. Good morning, first graders. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. Today you will compare and order lengths in math. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Love, Mrs. Rochat. Let's look over here. Yesterday was Tuesday, today is Wednesday, tomorrow will be Thursday. Today, the weatherman says it's going to be cloudy and rainy. A penny is one, a nickel is 5, a dime is 10, and a quarter's 25. Boys and girls, when you picked up your last packet of information, inside there was a time capsule for our COVID-19. And inside that packet, you can do those activities on your own, and it has a lot of fun things for you to remember this time. This is a time that's never happened before in my life. This is the first time I've had to stay home, so I'm going to work on that packet when I have some time. And you can do the same thing. You can have your parents help you, or you can just do it on your own, okay? You should have had that in your last bag of things. If you don't have one, reach out to me, and I'll make sure that you can get access to one before the next pickup. All right, let's look here. We have the word longest and shortest. Now, if you remember, when something is long, right, it's bigger. It's the biggest one. And when it's short, it's the smallest one. Well, when we're talking about different items, we can talk about which one is the longest and which one is the shortest. For example, if we take this remote controller and we look at it and we put a pencil next to it, if you can really see, I'll get a little closer. Can you tell which one is longest? Is the pencil longest or the remote longest? The pencil is the longest because it is bigger than the remote. The remote is the shortest because it is smaller than the pencil. Now, you can find lots of items around your house and put them in order of things. You could start from the longest down to the shortest for the items, or you could go the other way and start with the shortest items and get to the longest, like smallest to biggest or biggest to small. That's kind of what those words mean. So now what I want you to do is in your math packets, find the math page for today, and we're going to get started on that. Today in math, we're going to learn how to compare and order lengths. I want you to find two objects that will fit in the green box. Then draw them in the box. Circle the object that is the longer one and put an X on the object that is shorter. Okay, boys and girls, so you can compare and order the lengths of objects. You can go from shortest to longest or longest to shortest. Look at those three pictures, the scissors, the paintbrush, and the pencil. The pencil is longer than the scissors and the paint set is the longest. So if I put those in order, it would first go the scissors, then the pencil, and then the paintbrush set. For the next one, it's going from longest to shortest. So I'm going to start with the longest first, which is the paintbrush, then the bookmark, and then the pen. So now find objects in your classroom. You can just use these pictures here and circle the correct object, which is shorter in 1, which is longer in 2. Now, question 3. Order the objects by length. Write 1 for long, 2 for longer, and 3 for the longest. Go ahead and write your numbers on the line underneath the picture of either of the objects and what you think goes where. Now, what other objects could you use to compare lengths? Think about it. Okay, now you're going to work on your independent practice page. Find the objects in your classroom, just use these pictures, and compare. Circle the correct object. 4, which is shorter, 5, which is longer. Question 6. Order the objects by length. Write 1 for short, 2 for shorter, and 3 for the shortest object. 7. Order the objects by length. Write 1 for long, 2 for longer, and 3 for the longest object. Problem solving 8. John has 3 objects. How should he order the objects from shortest to longest? Go ahead and write your numbers on the line going from shortest to longest. Number 9. Tia owns 3 iguanas. How should she order the iguanas from longest to shortest? Explain how you ordered the iguanas to a friend or family member. Okay, last question. Zoe writes 1 for long, 2 for longer, and 3 for longest. Tell why Zoe is wrong and make it right. Go ahead and write the long object, the longer object, and the longest object the right way. Right. Hope you learned a lot about how to compare using longest and shortest with different items. I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday. Have a great day. Bye.